special guest joining us in the studio. I'll be talking to Elaine Jones in just a little bit. Lots of her family and friends are listening in today, I know. And we want to talk about Elaine's brand new book. It's just coming out, but we'll get to her in just a few moments. But first...
Is there any part that you like better than others? You think you?
I want you to. It's all. I just love your writing.
Oh, thank you.
So it's really brings me into the story. So whatever you want to do. But we're going to talk about the book and about Rockingham County people. And this is really a neat story, Elaine. And before we get into this, I want to direct people to your website. I want it right now, ElaineTJones.com.
That's right.
You've got a lot of good information on that website.
Well, I like to share as much as possible about my memories, and I've discovered that there's so many stories in the community, in the black community particularly, that go left untold. And I do speaking engagements and talk to classes and students as well as senior citizens to try to inspire them to write the things that they remember and share their stories. I say our stories, our truth. We should not leave it to others to tell our story and our history. So that's what I like to inspire people to do.
Sure. And I know you're very passionate about this. This is very important. You know the old saying there, Elaine, that everybody has at least one book in them. Is that true, do you think?
I think so, and you probably have more than you think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, yeah. Well, and before these stories get lost through the generations and the time and all of that, it's important to get these things written down and share those stories and keep those memories.
It's a good blend for a generation, so there's no gap in understanding. For grandchildren to understand their grandparents, not just the facts of when they were born, when they died, but how did they feel, how did they live, what was their life like. So there are questions we can ask, and it gets interesting. It really is informative. Mm-hmm. And it lets us know more about and understand more about ourselves.
That's exactly right, yeah. And in this, the technology, this age we live in now, you know, I think it's kind of neat, too, to record these voices and have those captured for generations.
That's right.
Yeah.
We need to do that, and we need to do more of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, the new book just out, Aunt Dauncey's Trunk. A lot of people say Aunt.
Yes.
Aunt Dauncey's Trunk. And it's out now, isn't it?
It's out now. And I have to laugh at you about the aunt and the aunt. Okay. I'm from Philadelphia, but I spent so much time in the South. Now, I don't know which way do you say it down here? Is it aunt or aunt?
Well, I've heard it both ways.
Okay.
You know, I grew up, and I'm from North Carolina, grew up in the South here, and I always said aunt, but more people say aunt, I think.
But it's just little things in the accent that we're finding really funny, because we had some car problems the other night, and then we were on our way down here, and I went into the store and asked for the auto section. And the man didn't know what I was talking about, but I wasn't saying the right way. I can't remember how he said it, but my little Pennsylvania accent wasn't hitting it, okay?
It's funny, isn't it? It's kind of like a road, like route and route.
That's right,
yeah.
That's right.
And you know, it's, I talked to someone on this program not long ago, Elaine, who's written a book about Tar Heel dialects and all of that, and it's different across the state, not only from north to south, you know, but it's different right here in North Carolina.
Oh, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Aunt Dauncey, you prefer Aunt?
Either way.
Okay. Aunt Dauncey's Trunk. It was so neat. I haven't read all of this book, but I've read enough to get the flavor, and I love your writing style, Elaine.
Oh, thank you.
These characters just come right out to me, and particularly when I'm reading about Leakesville and Spray and Draper and Reedsville and all of the different things in the area. You know, it's where we are.
And it's interesting because on the way over here, we were riding down Washington Street in Leakesville, what was Leakesville,
Yep.
and I have memories of things that were there, the bus station and the and the ice house and Belts department store. And those are things I wrote about, but they're not there that way anymore.
That's right.
So we don't want to lose that flavor.
No. Well, I've been here since 1972 and lived in Eaton. And just in that time, 40-some years, there have been so many changes.
Yes.
Life is always changing.
But we have to remember the past. Don't let it go.
No, that's exactly
Okay.
right. Those memories are very important. All right, so tell us, kind of give us an overview, and in just a little bit, I want you to read maybe a passage from your new book, Elaine.